Hi ladies, it's Cheryl from Yoga Bellies here, and today I want to give you my top 5 tips for healthy aging as a woman. Now, as a woman, you need to change as you age. We all know that, and you may know some of the very obvious changes that you're experiencing, but then there are others that completely fly below the radar, ones that could deteriorate your odds of living a healthy life for as long as possible, okay? But that's about to change because I'm going to give you my 5 tips and you're going to live forever. All right, guys? So I just want you to consider the following absolutely basic, no frills guide to living a healthier life as we get past those 20s. Number 1, you must do body weight training, okay? That doesn't mean you have to lift weights, you can do that, but what makes amazing use of your body weight? Yoga, of course. So if you're watching this video, I'm probably preaching to the converted, but using your body weight, yoga is absolutely fantastic for that, and lifting weights as well. So if you want to lift weights, don't worry it's going to make you look too buff or manly. You'd have to go really over the top to do that. So this really couldn't be further from the truth. But if you are using weights, then work with a certified personal trainer to make sure that you are using them safely. Now, if you are practicing yoga, make sure that you're in a class that's suitable for your level of yoga practice. It's been found time and time again that women who use body weight resistance or are lifting weights or are practicing some form of resistance training such as yoga are going to have a greater bone mass density. So you're preventing things like osteoporosis, less prone to fractures when you fall. You're also less likely to develop things such as arthritis, and I said before, osteoporosis. So these are really important things for aging women. Having strong muscles as well, that's going to ensure that you've got a lower than average chance of all the aches and pains that we normally associate with aging, and you're not going to have as much muscle tissue loss as well. So number 2, this is a fun one, you must keep having sex. Sex does not magically become taboo, as soon as we reach 40 or 50. That is not the case, or as soon as you become married. Many women seem to hang up their gloves. Absolutely don't do this, guys. Sex is fantastically good for you and absolutely essential to your well-being. It plays a really key role in your health. You probably didn't know that having sex promotes the release of endorphins, oxytocin, the love hormone. So you've got all these feel-good chemicals that your body is going to produce when you're having sex. It keeps you active, it keeps you fit, it helps your physical and mental well-being as well. Now, endorphins also ward off things like depression and anxiety, and they can even cut your risk of things like high blood pressure. So more fantastic benefits of having sex. So remind me again why we shouldn't be having sex. Number 3, you must be getting screened. The good news, hopefully as you age, you do get a bit wiser. I know we were all crazy in our 20s, but you need to see the importance of things like health screening for what it is. It's a really, really useful tool in the prevention of lots of types of diseases, such as cancer, the kind of things that get us as we get older. Now, while cervical cancers, they occur frequently in younger women, it doesn't mean that older women are magically exempt from this as well. You need to keep scheduling your annual pap smears, guys, until a point that your doctor is convinced that you are not likely to develop it. So keep getting those screenings. Other things you can be thinking about, mammograms. So on the other hand, definitely frequent screening, and as you grow older, as the majority of cases tend to occur in older women with breast cancer, okay? So try to stay on top of your health. It really is a priority and important for you to live as fulfilling a life as possible. Number 4, eat well. Now, in your younger days, you probably ate loads of junk. You maybe drank too much alcohol, smoked cigarettes, whatever else you did, and that's fine. We've all been there, okay? But hopefully you've kicked most of those bad habits into touch as you get past the 30s and that experimentation age. And from the fact that hopefully you've come to respect and love your body and everything that it does. And this requires eating to heal all that damage we did over these years. So consuming crappy foods that are bursting with junk and E numbers are not going to help. We need nutritional goodness. Now that means a rainbow spectrum of all sorts of fruits and veggies, okay? Choose things like slower digesting carbs, such as your sweet potatoes, you know, heart healthy meat, things like fish. Obviously, if you're vegan or vegetarian, just adapt that. But this is an excellent way to promote healing, heal all that damage that you've done in your 20s and 30s, and it's going to pay dividends when you're still around to see your great and your great grandkids, you know, get married and have their own kids. Number 5, a top tip, spend more time outdoors. Now that doesn't mean to say that you should face the sun head on in the middle of the day. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is go for walks around nature. Make sure you get out of the house. This could mean heading to the park, just walking your dog, taking a short walk in the woods, just going out back, doing some gardening, but really connect with nature, the trees, the grass, for fear of sounding like a tree hugger. Hug trees if you want, I do. You know, an additional perk, spending time outdoors, it's also associated with women having lower stress levels, all right? So if the world has you down, get yourself out there at good old Mother Nature and just let it all go. You're getting vitamin C, you get all your vitamins from the sun as well. You need to be getting outside, ladies. I hope that you found these 5 aging tips helpful. So you're obviously going to be young goddesses forever now. And thank you for your time. Namaste.